Welcome to Selling Columbus, Ohio. I'm Ann Adams, your ADTV host. Today, I am in the historical downtown area of Grove City, Ohio. I'm interviewing Rise Yoga, Ohio, and she's nestled in the charming building in the historical portion of the city. Come with me and check out her studio. Grove City was founded in 1852, and it flourished with the arrival of the railroads in 1870, turning Broadway into its thriving hub. Today, the community gathers for events like farmers markets, car shows, and festivals. Right now, we are here at 4032 Broadway, which was built in 1902 by Elias White, who owned this whole entire block and built this portion of the building specifically for the Five and Dime store, which also held the library above it, which is now the home to Rise Yoga, Ohio. Thank you, Amber, for meeting with me today and talking to me about your yoga studio. So how long ago did you open your yoga studio?
We just celebrated 8 years at the end of May.
Oh wow, I can't believe it's been that long.
I know, it's amazing. It's been a blessing.
So what inspired you to actually open one?
So I was a stay-at-home mom for a few years, and I kind of just needed something more. I'd been practicing yoga for about 8 years at the time and started to go through my yoga teacher training. Grove City didn't at that time have a formal yoga studio. I got word of a space was available and decided to just give it a shot.
So what do you exactly define yoga as?
So yoga has been a practice around for thousands of years, but it's this integration of your mind, your body, and your soul. And it goes deeper. When we move our body, we use our breath, it works on our hormones, and we find these happy spaces. So I find yoga is just kind of a happy space to work your body out as well as your mind.
So what kind of different classes do you offer?
We offer a variety from the basic hatha, general yoga, vinyasa flow class, meditation, strength classes, as well as bar classes. Yoga is for every single body, no matter how big you are, how small you are, how old you are, how young you are. You can make it work in your space. And it's not even just your physical space, it's your mental space. We can use blocks and any other kind of props to help assist, or just, don't do things that don't work for you. And if it works, give it a shot.
Even I see men get involved in it too, which is amazing, which I think that they need that as well, don't they?
Yep, men most commonly think it's mostly a women's practice because it became those physical postures.
Okay.
But no, it's for men, women, kids, adults, elderlies, anybody.
All right, so another thing too is what I really loved about you when I met you is that you do a lot for the community. You had the women's retreat that you do once a year. I noticed that you'll do free yoga sometimes in the amphitheater in downtown Grove City. Tell me what makes you inspired to do that. Like, why do you do that?
Well, I think yoga, in a sense, a lot of people believe yoga, you shouldn't even charge for yoga, but obviously it's a small business, you have to cover your roof bills and everything else.
Right.
So I like to give back when I can. If we can offer some free classes for people that may not be able to budget a beneficial practice into their day-to-day, it's a blessing to be able to do so.
Thank you so much for meeting with me today. Have a hug.
Thank you so much for having me.
We moved here in 2018 and I wanted to find something. I knew nobody and I thought, well, maybe I'll try this place, and came in and it just felt so comfortable. I've really become really happy with the community, and I'm doing things that I probably would never have done because of the people here. I come almost 3 or 4 times a week, and it has made a huge difference in my life.
This is my place of peace, and I find calm, soothing, relaxing. The studio itself is it's such an old building, and you just get that sense of peace when you walk in here. The wood floors, the ceilings. I retired in 2016 and was looking for something as a social outlet. And the first time I came here, this room was packed. And I said, I'm older than a lot of people here, so I don't know. And she said, you can. And I don't know if I've missed many days since then.
Thank you for joining me today as we showcase the American dream. I'm Ann Adams, your host. I will see you next time.